Hey, welcome everybody. This is Men's Night. I'm here with a few friends. How you guys doing? I got King Tree over here. What's up, man?
What up, everybody? How's everybody doing? All right.
I got my homie Styles at the bottom. Say what's up, Styles.
Hello, everybody. How you doing tonight?
Got my homie Mark. Mark, say what's up, man.
What's up, man? How you get 3 cups on this page?
What you said?
You got 3 cups on his. I'm on 3 cups on mine.
Welcome to Red Cup Chronicles. It's Men's Night. We had Ladies Night, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
It was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, because we had Memorial Day, so we took a day off. How was you guys' Memorial Day? What'd you guys do?
Well, I mean, for me, I didn't really do much of anything. I cooked out. I had my cousin come in from Alabama, so we had a good time. We just stood out for some games. It was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I went to a little barbecue. You know what I mean? Same thing we always do. Go to a little barbecue, eat a little food. We had a good time. I hung out with some fams. And that was it. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Respect.
Mark, what's up, bro?
I actually worked on Labor Day. And that's when I decided I needed a different job. Thanks, bro.
I think Styles having a little technical difficulty. We got some people tuning in.
Who we got out there? Who we got?
Christine. What's up, Christine?
Hey, that's my baby.
Got Nikki up in here. Hey, boo.
What up, Nick?
We live.
We live. We doing it.
We live, man. I think my homies at the bottom, they got a little technical difficulty going on, but they're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together.
I got my Jordy thing going on from Star Trek. You see me? It's cool. I got it going on. Like I'm here. I'm here.
You got the Cyclops thing going on. You doing your thing, man.
I got
you doing your thing.
All I can do.
So, damn, he left. He'll be back.
Yeah, he popped in and then he left again. Like Styles, get it together. Let's do it.
Come on, man. Yo, so this is Men's Night. You know what I mean? I want to know how you guys doing. How you feeling mentally first? How you feeling mentally?
I'm actually glad that you asked this question. Mentally, I'm doing good, but there's not enough of us that ask other black men mentally how we're doing. So we just assume that everybody's doing good, but everybody's not doing good, right? That's what you think too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing good though, bro. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I wasn't doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Which is normal, because sometimes shit be messed up, man. You know what I mean? But like you said, as guys, we don't really ask each other that question. We kind of just assume.
We assume.
We assumed, the other guy, you good, man. You good, man. It be rough sometimes. It be rough. But, I'm holding it together. You know what I mean? Since this epidemic, it's been wild. It's been wild, man.
It's crazy though. It's crazy though because every now and then you hear something that you actually really need to hear, and just something that's kind of stuck with me is that God. I don't mean to be because I promise you it's going to be so bad for me going forward. But right now, God never gives you more than you can handle, right? So
Absolutely.
the enemy doesn't attack you because you're weak. The enemy attacks you because you're strong and you're a threat. So the fact that you're doing
Mm-hmm.
good, brother, with everything that's been going on with you, and the fact that you're doing good, man, that's a blessing, man. And I'm proud, and I'm here for all of y'all. You know, it is what I'm doing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you know all the stuff I've been through. So
Yeah,
it's a
I do.
blessing,
I do.
to be where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Mark, how you doing, man?
I'm kind of stressed. I ain't gonna hold you.
Talk about it. It's okay.
You're the same
Talk
place.
about it, man.
This job is fucking me over. Not giving what they promised. That shit,
Mm-hmm.
that fucked up over into my relationship. It just ended. Because we can't spend no time together because the job keep fucking up and I gotta keep saving them. But I was like, yeah. One thing about me, I don't like when you fuck up, you come my fuck up. I don't like. I just like if you're gonna give me a task, you're gonna give me a job. Let it be shit I'm 100% responsible for. Not some shit
Yeah.
like I do my part, you do your part. I'm still dependent on your part. Nah, fuck that. So
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. You know, when you work in those jobs, man, especially when you got like other people that's working with you and they don't want to pull, the weight or whatever. And like at the end of the day, it falls on you. That's the worst time. 'Cause the boss don't want to, they don't want to hear, oh, the other guys wasn't doing what they got to do, You still end up with the same results. So I feel you on that. I do. Relationship wise, man, honestly, I talk to you about this, in private. But if she can't understand what you're going through, you know what I mean? Let her go.
I
You feel me?
bro. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna
Wait, hold on. Hey, what did Usher say? You gotta let it burn, right?
Nah, you don't let
Don't
it
Let
burn.
it burn.
don't make me start doing my Usher, man. Don't make me start doing my Usher, man. I'll do it for you, bro. We're here for you.
Nah,
Let it burn.
I appreciate that.
What about you, Styles? What's going on, man? Like Styles is super quiet over in the corner. What's happening?
What's up, Styles? How's your
Actually,
mental
I'm
health?
good.
How's everything going?
I mean, I think I'm good. I mean, I've got to the point where a lot of stuff just don't bother me, don't faze me anymore. I mean, I'm concerned with what I can fix, what I can change. And if I can just get my significant other to get on that same game plan, we'd be so much better. But she's the warrior, so she's the one that carries the baggage, and I'll be like, why you worry about that other shit that we can't do nothing about?
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with what Tree said. CJ said earlier about that we sometimes we get wrapped up in what we're doing that we don't check on each other. We just get concerned with what we're doing when we speak with each other. If you say, hey, if I say, hey, Trends, how are you doing? You say, I'm good. We kind of leave it as that. We don't elaborate like, you sure? You good? You straight over there? Instead of asking that follow-up question that gives that person the allow. I mean, I think that sometimes as men, we get the feeling that we can't open up, we can't be vulnerable, we can't just put it out there like that. And those days may be in the past, but they're like that no more.
I am not light skinned. I am not vulnerable. Okay, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. I am not vulnerable. I'm just playing. Man. Just playing.
First off, did nobody call you Drake? Did nobody call you at your quarter? Why are you sitting over there? I'm just saying in general. Just speaking out. But a lot of times we kind of that narrative where them olden times where men's not supposed to cry, men's not supposed to be vulnerable, or men's not supposed to wear their feelings on their sleeve. And this day and age is like, no, anybody can hurt, anybody can be going through something that everybody just needs that proverbial hand on their shoulder, like, yo, bro, are you all right?
So
Right.
let me ask. Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
So do you cry?
I've cried in anger.
When's the last time you cried?
Oh shit. Honest answer.
Honest answer.
2 weeks ago.
What was it
Because I
about?
was so fucking mad at work because the person just pissed me the hell off, and I can't cuss, I can't fuss, I can't yell, I can't put them in their place. I literally have to kind of eat it and just try to be kind of sarcastic, cynical as best as I can be, and just tell them,
Yeah.
no, you can't talk to me that way. But because the fact that I could not be myself, I'm in these restraints of my work profession, that I just kind of had to eat it. So that's what those
Okay.
are anger tears. Because at the end of the day, I was like, damn, you know.
Yo, anger tears needs to be more respected, yo. I have anger tears all the time. And yo, when I get angry, my voice trembles, you know what I'm saying? And I be trying to hold it in because I be ready to, I don't want to say kill somebody because this is live, but I be ready to hurt somebody. I be ready to do something, man.
Yeah.
So like when the tears flow, little driplets or drops, you know, I feel like, damn, they're gonna think I'm soft or whatever. So I try not to let the tears fall or whatever, but on the inside it's that rage, man. I be having that rage. So
I was watching this romantic comedy, and I had angry tears too, right?
yeah,
So the angry tears were coming through because they fell in love at the end, and I couldn't
Yeah.
help but cry, and I was so angry.
yeah. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real. I like some romance films.
I do too.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I do.
I'm gonna
You
keep it
know what?
real.
It's a fucked up ass world. So I want to see people happy and shit.
Yeah.
So you see is death and destruction and fucking
Wait.
cicadas and shit.
So what I'm hearing from you, Mark, is that you cry all the time. That's what I'm hearing from you.
Nah, man.
Hey.
Instead of crying, I go in my room and jack off. So I get over.
It's either one or the other.
One or the other,
Sometimes I do both.
Like, so I just catch myself with a tear rolling down my cheek. I don't
There
even
you
know.
go.
Wait. I got a question. It's a good one. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
asking each and every one of y'all. I'm asking y'all one at a time. What is the last movie that made you cry? Friends, you go first. What is the last movie that made you cry? Be honest.
Yo, don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. Don't
We're
laugh.
gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh. It's a safe place though. It's a safe place. But we're gonna laugh.
All right, the last movie that made me cry was Aladdin with Will Smith.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Nah,
No.
because when what's the genie name in Aladdin? Or is he
know
just
what-
genie?
I thought it was just Genie.
When he got freed at the end, he was like a real boy or whatever, or a
Oh
real dude.
yeah, that got me too.
I was like, oh god, he made it. I was so happy for him, man.
oh man,
I was so happy.
Man. Oh, hold on. I need a second to recover from that one. I was so unexpected.
Yo, it hit me right in the gut and in the heart, man. In the heart, man.
Oh man,
It happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm crying. I'm crying right now. Oh Jesus! All right, Styles. What is the last
Styles,
movie
man.
that made you cry?
Oh, okay. That was the new one by Disney, Soul.
What one? Soul?
Oh,
Soul.
okay.
When he realized his purpose and he was able to go back and he achieved his dream and he helped that other lost soul get to where she needed to go.
Yeah.
That moment of realization when he realized how kind of what the best person he really was because he was
Yeah.
selfish.
Yeah.
That part, that realization part.
Yeah. That part was
calm
deep.
came over
That
him.
was deep. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one, Trent. That's a good one. I mean, Styles.
Damn.
That's a good one.
Disney for the win. That's two.
Hey, Mark.
That's two.
Right?
What's the last movie that made you cry, Mark?
I gotta go with Disney.
You don't have to.
Nah, whatever you want.
The last movie that made you cry.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say shit. I'm about to go with the Lion King, but I mean, I'm gonna say I think it was like Guava Island, where Childish Gambino.
Oh, okay.
This movie started off trash, but like I have a thing where like I can't watch movies repeatedly when a good guy dies.
Yeah.
I can't. That shit gets me so furious. I'm just like, yo, fuck this.
What movie was that?
It's like Guava Island. Childish Gambino.
Guava Island.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it was on.
It's with
I haven't seen that one.
Rihanna and Childish Gambino. It's like I think it was like a romance adventure type of.
I only say that movie because I watched it after The Great Gatsby, and The Great Gatsby, the whole movie only got one message. The Great Gatsby, it just ain't shit.
Interesting. Interesting.
Like, yo, she was about to fuck this man. Go live life with him. And so they was like, yo. She's like, yo, this is how he making his money. She went right back to the motherfucker she was trying to leave. Married that nigga. I was damn, bitch.
That's real.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's real, man.
That's deep.
Yeah. Thank you, Christine. You know, we try. You know what I mean? She says she's proud of us for being vulnerable. Most males won't admit to ever crying. Real mannish of you all. Dope.
I'm proud of her for being brave. Most women wouldn't come in a room full of guys because they're like, all right, they look like 40 dick jokes, or they're gonna be talking about how crazy women are. I'm proud of her for being brave enough to come here. You know, this goes back to being
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Sometimes these fellas talk though, like it's real. Like I tell you, I don't know. Like outside of this venue right here, like me, Trend, Styles, like we used to talk and sit there and just like rap once a week just to make sure we're okay. And one of the things that we pushed was the fact that a lot of black men don't check on other black men, and that's what was so beautiful about what we did, because they don't know what I'm going through. I don't know what they're going through, but sometimes we just need to talk. When we talk, we're like, yo, you needed to talk to somebody because you were about to jump off a building, but guess what? Now we're here, we're laughing, everything's a good time. Like, it's needed, man. A lot more black men need to encourage other black men to sit there and say, okay, you know what? We're good. I got you. You got me. We're good. Let's keep moving.
That's
Stay
right.
positive.
That's right.
I call Trent about 3 times a day. Like, yo, man, you won't believe it. Sometimes they just talk to him, I get through it. I'm like,
yo, man. Yo, I'm here for y'all, man. And I know y'all here for me. He said I was about to tip this truck over. Yo, I've been there, man. You ever worked at a job and was just ready to walk off that motherfucker? Like, I can't take this shit no more.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh,
I told this story to John when huh? What'd you say, Styles?
Every day. I think you hear it every day.
He's saying he's going through this every day. This is everyday life.
I don't know what he
Every
does,
day.
but I'm right there with
I slammed that headset down at 5 o'clock. I ain't never coming back to this motherfucker. But I come back in. Like shit,
You come right back in.
Shit like that. But every day at 5 o'clock, I say, fuck this shit. Why the hell am I here?
I don't need this shit. And then you come right back.
Yeah.
I told Mark when I used to work for Burlington's long time ago, right? And they had me in the women's shoe section. First of all, let me say this. Women, y'all in y'all shoes, y'all are filthy in the women's shoe section. Filthy. Like y'all, I sat the shoes in alphabetical order. I had the right color in the box. Everything was so nice, right? Everything was cool. The doors opened up. The women came in, was throwing shoes. Oh my God, shoes! And just like making a mess and shit. I was so sad because all my shoes that I put in alphabetical order was like all fucked up, and there were shoes all over the floor. And then I had to pick them up as they're like going through it. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, if you don't put this shit back in the box. But you can't say that. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And then this lady walks in and she goes, my feet is a 10, but let me try a 6.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
So I say, you sure you want a 6? You sure? You trying to say something? Hey. If you want a 6, I went back. I came out with the 6. It was like some type of 9 West heel something. I don't know, right? So she squeezed her big ass feet in the 6. I don't know how she did, but then she was like, "Oh, my feet are swollen. You told me to do this." I'm like, "I didn't tell you to do shit." The supervisor came out and he saw what was happening and he got mad at me. So he told me, "Yo, come to the back, come to the back." So I went to the back. This man has a refrigerator in the back, right? This is not the break room. This is just a regular room, right? With like supplies. It just happened to be a refrigerator in there. The refrigerator had 3 bars of butter. And he told me, "Get 2 bars of butter. We about to get this shoe off her feet." And that was the day that I quit.
That was the day.
That was the day I walked out. I said, "Bruh, I'm not rubbing no butter on nobody's feet. I'm cool." I didn't even know I was gonna be in this section, but you know, y'all doing too much. I'm going.
So let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about this for a second. 'Cause I have questions, Trent. I have questions.
Okay.
So,
When he told you, when you was in the back, you go fucking, he said, "Yo, let's get to this shit." Like, fucking with a war or something. He was like, "Yo, let's get to that shit." Like, what?
Yeah, he was like, "Let's get to this shit." Like it was a mission or something. It's not my mission. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
But wait, I still have questions though. I have questions. So,
Yeah.
one of my biggest pet peeves in this whole world, right? Like you work in Burlington, the women's shoe department. I used to work in Foot Locker, right? I hate, absolutely hate feet.
Okay.
How do you feel
Okay.
about feet? How do you feel about feet, Trey?
I mean, they're okay. I don't have a foot fetish or anything, but
You suck toes?
I've never tried before. I've never tried. If my partner, if my if my partner asks, you know, if that's something that she likes, you know, I'll experiment. Of course, the feet got to be clean. They got to be fresh out the shower. You know.
So from the shower to the bed, she's walking on the
Yeah.
floor. You still stuck it on these toes?
Oh no, we gotta wrap them. We gotta wrap them feet up. we gotta wrap them feet up in some plastic or something before. Or I'll pick her up. You know what I mean? And we'll go to the bed from there. But he said no, no. Hey, you remember Silencer?
Yo, that dude is still on my page, yo. He's on my page. He be posting feet pics. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, how do you see feet and you're attracted to this? Like,
yo, we know this dude. I don't know his real name, but you know, he added me as a friend, and he, you know, no shade to him. We cool. But he added me as a friend on Facebook, and then he added me into this feet group. And you know how somebody adds you into a group and you just accept whatever, but you don't really pay attention to what the group is.
Yeah.
So I accepted it, and then I went to sleep. I woke up and I looked on my Facebook feed. And there was nothing but crusty feet. Crusty ass feet. Light skin feet. Dark skin feet. Feet with whipped cream on it. And I was like, what the fuck? What is going on? It's feet.
I don't like feet. I don't like feet, bro. I don't like feet. Yeah, I don't hear you anymore, Trends. I don't know what's happening. I don't hear you anymore. Like you just like went out. I hear Styles, but I don't hear you. Now I see that you're muted, but no, I don't hear you anymore. Hey, Styles, you hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear. I think
You hear Trends anymore?
Maybe he muted something by accident.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't hear him.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I know I don't hear him.
I don't see Mark anymore.
Yeah, I don't. And Mark's not here anymore, and I don't hear Trends. So I have no idea what's happening. But in the meanwhile, you know what? We're gonna sit here and we are going to find out some. Oh, hold on. We're gonna find out some information. That's what we're gonna find out. You know, how is Texas? How is the weather in Texas right now, bro? What's going on over there right now?
Right now, Texas is humid. It's a little humid right now. We had a mini bro, we had a mini like hurricane like
Okay.
2, 3 nights ago. Like all of a sudden it just got dark. Like clouds just came in through the horizon, like out of nowhere. Like it
Yeah.
snuck in like ninjas all of a sudden. Then the wind kicked up. It was like sheets of water just came flowing down.
Oh man,
And
that's
it
craziness.
lasted for a good 30, 45 minutes. Now I'm here. My wife's best friend lives about on the west side of town. I'm on the east side. She calls her and she's like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "You don't hear all that rain, all that thunder, and everything." She was like it was like sprinkling where she was, and she only lives like 45 minutes away on the other side of town. But we had like sheets, like it was just pouring down, as if somebody was standing on top of my house pouring buckets down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But now it's like it's a little humid. It was a little cool this morning. It's not really a problem. It's it's that fifth season here in Texas. Between
Yeah, it's
June
the
and
fifth
August,
season.
it's like storms and all kind of. Well, you lived in Florida before.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Welcome back, Trent.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's all good. We was holding it down, talking about weather and stuff. We talk about everything, you know. This is what we do.
I feel you. I feel you.
So,
Oh, hold on.
So, what's up? What's up? What's on your mind?
She said, "Wait a damn minute. Shoe shopping is a process." I see that. It is. It's a. It is a process. It is, but it's also a process to clean that shit up when y'all leave, and put the right shoes back in the box.
It is a process.
I couldn't do it, man.
Shoe shopping. I've characterized women's shoe shopping as like being at a Black Friday sale. Like as soon as that door opened, you just need to move your ass to the side, just stand there and just watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're gonna get trampled in the process.
Probably.
Ugh.
Probably.
Tell me about it, man.
So okay,
Yeah.
so we kind of broke the ice with everything, right? We kind of broke the ice. Like, let's talk about something. What did you want to talk about, trends today? Let's talk about it. I'm ready. Let's talk.
So, okay, so we kind of dipped into it a little bit earlier. We was talking about, men showing emotion. Men not
Okay.
being afraid to, to cry, to show a little tears. I've heard a lot of women say that they want men to be more emotional with them.
Okay.
Right? How come he holds stuff in all the time? How come he won't say anything? You know what I mean? It bothers me. I want to be there for him. But at the same time, I've also been around some females that have said a lot of, I hate using this word, but, for the sake of time, we'll just say toxic, and, they'll say things like, I don't want him to be too emotional now. And it's like, you don't really get to choose. You feel what I'm saying? You don't get to choose. And I get it. Nobody wants a man that just cries all damn day and he always got issues. I don't even want to be around somebody like that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if you want him to open up more, you got to make the the household safe.
Yeah, it's gotta be a safe place. It's gotta be a safe
It gotta be a safe place. If it's not a safe place, we gonna hold that shit in until we die.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's you guys' insight on that? How do you feel? And are you in a good place with, in your relationships where you can share?
Well, I can be 100% honest. In my relationship, yeah, I feel like I'm in a safe place. I've broken down. I've literally broken all the way down. With some things that were really bothering me, like that kind of bothered me to my core. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a big crier at all, but in my relationship, I have broken down a couple times, and I didn't feel judged. I didn't feel like I wasn't in a good place. Like she made me feel really good. Hey, calm down. She came over. She hugged me. She let me know I understand what you're going through, and I know that it really hurts you because you're opening up like this, and understand that I got you. Like being in that place made me feel really at ease, and it's just a really good feeling altogether. So yeah, I'm in a good place now.
Okay, that's what's up. Styles, what about you, man?
Nope, not working. We can't hear
You a little low,
Is
bro.
it better?
Yeah,
Sound a
better
little
now.
low.
Yeah, much better.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm in a really good place. I think it matters a lot when you have a person that is like your friend as well as your significant other.
Yeah.
That they give you that it's okay. It's like just transparency. Like they don't judge. Like you Tree just said, they don't judge you. They make you feel warm and comfortable with being able to be yourself and let your emotions out. In my relationship, we always say communication is the key. Above everything else, there needs to be communication and there needs to be trust. So there's nothing that I feel that I can't just walk in there and tell her like, hey, you know what? This is how I'm feeling right now. And we both have done it to each other where we both have stopped what we were doing. We've turned around. We sat down like, okay, well, what's going on? What's the deal? Of course, my wife is fucking nuts. So she was like, well, what? She'll tell me in a minute, what motherfucker I need to go stab. And I'm just like, it's not that serious. But, but it's a little joke like that to make you comfortable. You can sit down and you can just discuss and talk it. So, yeah, I think we are in a good place where we can just sit there and discuss it, talk it, hash it out, put it out there. Even we've even had a discussion recently about even when we're mad at each other, we still have that communication line. Is where I can tell her, look her in the face, say, "This what you did is pissing me off, and I'm not feeling it right now." And we'll say what we have to say, and it's like, all right, good talk. And then she goes over, yeah, go my way. And then we talk about it later on.
Yeah.
But everybody's cool. Everybody's cool down. But it depends on that person that you're with. That gives you that open air to get it out there.
Right. I mean, I would say for me, in the past, I've opened up to certain women, and it wasn't safe to open up to them, and the pushback that I got has caused me to hide a lot, of stuff. I don't really want to say hide, but just withdraw from hold back. Yeah, hold back a lot of information because I'm afraid of that pushback. Yeah. Nobody wants to feel rejected or nobody wants to feel those kind of things. So I push back, and now I'm around someone that loves me and cares for me very much, and they would like for me to open up, and I do, but it's still hard for me to get to that point where I just open up completely. I'm still dealing with the past, you know what I mean? And it's not her fault at all. It's not my fault. But I understand, that I'm putting her through something as well, because you gonna open up. I don't know what's going on with you. Sometimes you off a little bit. Sometimes you on. What's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm a work in progress. You know what I mean? I'm a work in progress.
So you know me, Trent, and I equate everything to like music, right? So there's this song by Music Soul Child called "Previous Cast," right?
Okay.
It's a song called "Previous Cast." You gotta listen to it because that song right there, it goes both ways. It's saying from his point of view, but it can also be taken from a woman's point of view. Like "Previous Cast" is a real song. Like like the words of the chorus are, "I'm not to blame." Wait. I forget what he says. "I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats," right? Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what you just described. Like, but she's not to blame, so you have to fix it. The same way where us as males, if we're dealing with a woman who has been through a lot, we have to understand. But she has to understand that it's not our fault, so I shouldn't be held accountable for it.
Right.
The same thing goes for her. She shouldn't have to be held accountable for the pain that another woman caused you. You know what I mean?
Very true.
And it's, get a chance, listen to it.
I'm gonna check it out. It's weird because I'm usually the one that's that's saying the other person has the baggage. You know what I mean? And they're treating me different. Yeah. Because of past guys or whatever. It's kind of weird to be on the other end. You understand what I'm saying? Where this person is, nobody's perfect, but they're great. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm the one that got the issues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's embarrassing a little bit, kind of. You know what I mean? But she reminds me.
But why? Why do you feel it's embarrassing?
I guess it's just a stigma around showing emotion, you know, men showing emotion and stuff like that, and feeling like you're gonna get that pushback. You know what I mean? And you know how us guys talk, you know what I mean? It's just be us. We talk our shit, you know what I mean? We talk about relationships and how females piss us off and stuff like that. But there's like a part of us, like when we go back home, you know what I mean? We kind of push that to the side, and we're happy because we got a warm lady on our side, you know what I mean? She warm and soft, and you know, she's there no matter what bullshit she might have put us through. We still grateful to have that warm, soft lady. You feel what I'm saying? But if she was to sit in on a lot of our conversations, she probably would be like, you know what I mean, what you said, what, you feel what I'm saying? But we all, you know, we like to vent. We all, you know, we all like to vent. We all got to get those things out, and you know, it wouldn't necessarily be about the significant other, just about females in general.
Life, yeah, I got you.
Right, life in general. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I'm sure they do the same thing.
What's that, Mark?
You say, bro?
Oh, you do.
Yeah, dude. I said at the same time, you gotta bring up the shit to her. She need to bring up her shit to you. Because a lot of relationships, there's no communication. It's like, all right, you'll vent to me, and then go back and be like, all right, now you hugging on her. And she'll go tell her boyfriend, not boyfriend. She'll go tell her girlfriend, be like, yo, this nigga ain't shit. He did this, that, and the third. Fuck that nigga, your mama's boy. She'll say whatever the fuck. And they come back to you and suck your dick. And then, like, the shit's still brewing, and I never got to it.
Yeah.
So I say, for better or worse, let's get to the issue.
Without, and you know what, I agree with you 100%, Mark. Because without any kind of communication, there is no relationship. And I think that's where a lot of people miss out on having a good relationship now in 2021, is because they don't communicate. Like, communication is not telling somebody everything that they want to hear. It's saying things that they don't want to hear, and then accepting what you say, and then they come back and they say, I do this because you do this, and you accepting it as well. Like, it goes both ways. It's a two-way street, and communication can hurt, but it's sometimes it's a good hurt though, because it shows you exactly where you are in a relationship. And if your girl feels comfortable enough to say things to you that she knows you're not going to accept, but she knows that by her telling you these things, you're not going to leave, you're not going to run, and you do the same, man, y'all got a great relationship. The communication is there. That's what the relationship's all about, right?
Yep. The most important thing, communication, for sure.
Like, yo,
for sure.
This stuff if you look back. Like, no, bitch. It's the Chinese food that makes you look back. You know what I'm saying? Chinese food.
Yeah, man.
No. Bitch, but you are
but
back,
you know,
I love you though.
I love you though.
You gotta end it with an I love you.
But take that off. That's not working. I love you, but take that off.
You gotta end it with the I love you. You have to do that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Definitely not a crop top, baby. Not a crop top.
No.
I told John I got this whole thing. It's called the duck. What do I call it? The duck phase, right? So
please explain. I'm curious about this one.
So, we've had this conversation about communication, and yes, it's definitely good to communicate, be 100% honest with your partner. Yeah. Absolutely. However, right, let's say in the beginning, like early in the relationship, you tell her, yo, I don't like ducks. I'm not a big fan of ducks. You know what I mean? They're not cool. They quack every goddamn where. They make a lot of noise. I'm not fucking with ducks.
Yeah.
And she says, I feel you. I don't really like ducks either. They quack every damn where. They noisy. I completely understand what you're saying. I can't fuck with ducks. And then we got that understanding that we both don't fuck with ducks. You already know I'm not with the ducks, right?
Yeah.
But 6 months into the relationship, I'm in the living room and there's a damn duck sitting by the TV, and she ain't saying nothing about the duck. She cleaning up, she cooking, she doing her hair and shit, and meanwhile there's still a duck sitting in the living room by the TV quacking his ass off. So, you know, at that point, you know, one would say, why don't you communicate to her about the duck? But at this point, I feel like, should I have to? Because you already know I don't like the ducks, and now I'm waiting for you to tell me why this goddamn duck is in my living room. Like, I feel like now it's your turn to let me know where this duck came from. Instead of me having to I gotta fish you out. I gotta be like, hey, where this damn duck came from? What happened? Right? And then now I gotta be the bad person. Now I gotta be the bad person. Now I gotta be angry and stuff. No. I want you to get into the uncomfortable zone where you have to come to me and say, hey, I know you saw the duck. Such and such happened, and the duck is here, right? And I'm cool with that. We could talk about it, whatever. But don't just pretend like the duck is not there and wait for me to say something about the duck. Because damn it, I told you 6 months ago, I don't fuck with no ducks. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand 100%. And I think, like you said, that's a communication thing where you guys have already communicated how you feel about the duck. So everything else after that is already known. If there's a duck 6 months later, hey, I know that from my point of view, it's like, hey, I know that my girl doesn't like ducks, and I see this duck here, so let me go ahead and get rid of this duck because she don't like ducks, right?
Yeah.
But let me tell you. But how do you deal with this though? I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this. So you have a conversation, and you're like, I don't like ducks, right? I hate ducks. You know, get this duck. If I see a duck, I want it out of here.
Yeah.
But you love your girl, and your girl's like, well, I personally love ducks. I want a duck. I'm gonna have a duck in my life, and anybody that's with me is going to be accepting of this duck. What do you do as a man? What do you do? What do you do?
But see, here's the thing: if that was already, you know, stated in the beginning, you know, we would have already had that conversation, and I would have told you, hey, I'm not cool with that shit, or all right, it's cool. You know what I mean?
But what do you have when you don't like ducks and she does like ducks, and y'all love each other, and she shows up one day with a duck because she loves ducks?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
Now I'm gonna say you lied to me, because before you said you wasn't fucking with no ducks.
No.
So what happened?
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. In the beginning, you said you don't like ducks. In the beginning, she told you that she loves ducks.
Okay.
But y'all love each other, and y'all want to be together.
Yeah.
When she shows up one day with a duck, what do you do as the man? What do you do?
So she's showing up to my house with the ducks, or we live together.
Y'all live together. It's y'all's house.
I guess that's where compromise comes in. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you compromise?
To me, compromise is you keep that damn duck in your bedroom. Not in the bedroom, because that's where we sleep. Exactly. You keep it in the damn closet, and we cool. You know, you feed it. That's your baby. That's not mine. That's your damn duck or whatever. And it's probably not gonna go well. She's gonna be like, you can't bar off my duck like that. You know what I mean?
How does that
work?
Rough. It's rough, right?
It's rough. It's rough. It is.
I feel like I want to know.
It's called being a dog.
I want to know. All right, so here's scenario. You said what?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Listen.
I said I feel like I want to know about the duck, right? Because you say, yo. If I say I don't like ducks, she say, yo, I love ducks. She just show up one day with a duck. I need the backstory on the duck. How did the duck get here? How did you call the duck? How did you catch the duck? And like, I need to know about your past relationship. Because you're telling me, oh well, you know, in my past relationship, you know, we had a pet duck, and I love ducks ever since. And that duck is about to become stupid duck right now, because I ain't fucking with them. Because women will do some shit like try to bring shit from their past relationship to the current relationship, and just try to make it a piece of your shit. It's like, nah, I ain't trying to bring up no nostalgia from that nigga. If it was so great over there, you should be going fucking him, not me.
And that's the thing. The duck could be anything, right? What if the duck, is causing you pain or whatever like that? You know what I mean? Then it's like, you get this. You see this goddamn duck. You're capable of understanding that this duck can cause people pain, right? So then it's like, I know you like ducks, but nigga, this duck is trying to kill me right now. So you got to do something about it. You got to keep the duck to yourself. I'll give you a great example, right? I was in a relationship with someone that had her ex was stalking her, so to speak, right? Not, I wouldn't say, popping up anywhere or nothing like that, but calling her out, just crazy times, right? Just calling her, right? So I gave her 3 options. I said, change your number. I can't change my number because my number is connected to, the kid's school, the doctor, and all this stuff. Okay, I understand that. It's a big deal for you to change your number. Okay, let me talk to him. Right? Oh, I don't want no drama. I don't want, I don't want no type of beef or nothing like that. Da, 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 da. What? All right, fine, whatever. Right? I forgot the 3rd option, but she told me something about he leaves her voice messages or voicemails, right? So, and when he leaves her voicemails, it's from different numbers, unknown numbers. So I'm like, why listen to, because she would listen to the voicemail. I'm like, why would you listen to the voicemail, right? Like, if you don't know this number, why give it any of your attention? Oh, the unknown number could be something serious, something important, blah, 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 blah. So then I got mad because I'm like, I gave you 3 options. And one of the options was me dealing with it, right? And it may have worked, it may have not worked, but at least I'm stepping up to the plate and I'm helping you, whatever, right? You pissed away all 3 options, right? But you still want to cry and, oh, I'm so sad, while I'm in the relationship with you. And I'm doing everything I can to keep you happy. We having a good time. We enjoying ourselves. And out of the blue, you just get sad. Right? And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? We going out. I'm giving you attention. We having a great time. I'm showing you how much I care about you. But yet, there's still something going on inside of you that you just can't shake. And unfortunately, the duck that she couldn't shake was the fact that she was so angry that the fact that he was still contacting her, and she wanted me to listen to her vent about it. And I told her, I'm your boyfriend. I don't want to listen to you vent about your ex-boyfriend. Like, that's not my job is to be there for you. Yes, be there for you, but I am here for you. He's the past. So whatever he's got going on with you, ignore it.
Yeah.
And move on, because you're not letting me fix it, and you're not doing anything to fix it. So ignore it. She got mad at me and she says, well, you won't let me vent to you because no, she said you should let me vent to you. We're together, we're in a relationship, and you're my boyfriend, and when I feel down, I should be able to talk to you about anything. And that's when I said, you're wrong. Yes, it's good to be honest, but there's certain things that it's none of my business, right? I'm helping you out. Yeah. I'm helping you. I'm telling you, don't tell me tell that to your friends. Tell that to your girlfriends. Y'all talk about it. Y'all deal with it. I don't want to hear that shit, because eventually you're going to make me leave you, which is eventually, what happened. Yeah. I was giving her the game. I was like, yo, this is the duck. I told you about the duck, in the beginning. I don't like goddamn ducks. 6 months before, you was like, oh, I understand. I don't like ducks either. I hate when people do that shit. Yeah. 6 months later, You doing it, and now you're trying to give me excuses about it. And it's like, what the fuck? What? And you're mad at me because I don't want to sit and listen to you bitch about your ex-boyfriend while I'm here in the flesh? Like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'm just telling you, bro. You gotta understand. Well, we've been friends for 7th grade, 8th grade. Bro,
Yeah.
I be telling you about these crazy bitches you be picking up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck do you? I think you like drama. You either like drama or you like Captain Saberholt Max. Like, I don't know. But here's one thing I always wanted to ask you. Actually, there's two things I always wanted to ask you about your relationships. What is the foundation of your relationship, or what do you want it to be? And do you establish that in communication with your peers?
my foundation is always, you know, I want a relationship with someone that loyalty is the first thing, right? Loyalty is the first thing that's important to me. I'll take loyalty over love any day, because love changes. People's emotions changes. You know, I mean, love is great. It's awesome. But loyalty stays, you know, when you're loyal to somebody, that never changes. It's not supposed to change. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have a job to do. You know, you have to be loyal. And if you're not, you're going to get cut off from that circle of trust or whatever it is, right? So like I said, yes, I love. I'm not going to say I don't want nobody to love me, but I feel like I make that clear in the beginning. Like, that's one of the most important things to me. Loyalty, a woman that's going to bring me peace, right? Because I got a lot of stuff going up in here that's hard for me. So I need a woman to be able to quiet those thoughts. Maybe that's a lot to ask. I don't know. But, you know, sometimes I can't do it myself. So I need a woman to be like, hey, relax, calm down. It's going to be okay. Because I know I can provide the same thing if she is going through something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm only asking for the same thing that I can provide in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? I make this clear from the jump, right? See, everybody talks about communication, and it is important. However, sometimes you can be crystal clear, and someone can just be dedicated to not understanding you. You can tell them in English, in Spanish, in any language, and they just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't. It's not that they don't get it, but they don't want to get it. You feel what I'm saying? So
let me interject for a second, please, because I have something to say to you. So the communication portion to me is the most important. Let me explain why I say this. Without communication, loyalty, love, everything else that everybody feels is so important in a relationship just puts you in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? You can have loyalty. I can be loyal to you, and I'm your friend. I can love you. I can love you, but I'm your friend. Without communication and being able to decipher love as a friend as opposed to love as a lover or more, or being able to decipher loyalty as a friend or loyalty as a lover, you have nothing. Communication is that bridge that binds all the other aspects together. It's how you communicate, right? Now everybody, what's that saying? Everybody has a different love language. My ex-wife, when we were traveling, I will never forget this day. We had just got on the Jersey Turnpike, and they asked a question on the radio. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what's more important to you? Love, money, trust, communication, right? And I know my answer off top. I know I am love. I'm love all the way around. That is my love language, right? And I asked her, I said, what is your answer? What's more important to you out of those 4 categories? What's the most important? She said money. That was maybe 3 years into our marriage. At that moment, I knew we were not going to last. I don't know how I knew that, but the second she answered that question, I knew that her and I were not going to last, and we didn't.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Right.
There has to be communication, and there has to be love and loyalty. I agree with you too. But communication is the bridge that binds everything else together, or else it puts you in the friend zone. I love you. I love you too, but I love you as a friend. I'm loyal to you. I'm loyal to you too, but I'm loyal to you as a friend. Communication is that deciding factor. So I agree with you, but communication is the most important, because without that, I don't know exactly how you love me. I don't know how loyal you are to me, and what aspect are you loyal to me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I completely agree. Completely. So for me, yes, like I said, communication is definitely key. But I feel like people tend to take the spotlight off of comprehension.
Yeah.
And how important comprehension is, because you can be perfect at communicating, but the other person just is not listening, or they don't want to listen. You feel what I'm saying? And then what happens is you get in this thing where you're like, yo, I don't know how many ways do I need to explain to this person that, I don't like this, or this is cool, or this is not cool. That's, to some point, you're going to be like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, I'm being as clear as possible, right? But if you're not willing to understand, me communicating to you means nothing.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean anything.
I agree with that. But you have to understand, playing devil's advocate, sometimes it's not an unwillingness to understand. Sometimes it's not literally not being able to understand. Not everybody is at your level of understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A girl that a woman that may seem to you as she's not ready to love, she's not ready to be in a relationship. So Mark will be like, yo, this is my dream girl right here. We speak the same language. You have to find that one that speaks to you, that speaks to your soul. And when you find that one that speaks to your soul, everything else falls into place. Don't try to force it, because then it's like that game. Remember that game back in the day where you had like 60 seconds to try to fit everything into proper shape, and you got the circle, and no matter how much you hit the triangle into that circle, it will never fit. But as a little kid, you don't comprehend it. You're like, oh, hurry up, I'm running out of time, But that's the way it is as an adult in a relationship. You have to find the circle to your circle. Mark has to find the triangle to his triangle. Styles has to find the square to his square, and I have to find the X to my X. And if we never find that, then you will never win the game. Period.
And here's the thing: it's a hunt. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to go through some bad seeds. I don't wake up and say, I want to choose the most fucked up person I can. Oh, I want that one. You know what I mean? Like, people, everybody does it. Guys, females do it. We like to put our best foot forward.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
When you establish your foundation, do you call them on it when they step out of line? Like for me, mine is respect. The reason I have a foundation, like the reason I think about it is because I'm like, okay, I need to let you know what the boundaries are. When you step out of it, then I know exactly for me why I'm calling you out.
Yeah. Right.
So you said it,
but see, here's
loyalty and communication. So like y'all call and Styles, you get in on this too. That's what your foundation is, and you call them out on it. But like, alright, so when you like the second you feel like, okay, this stuff is just loyalty for whatever reason, whatever loyalty is to you, do you call them out on it? What's the name? King? Do you call them out on the lack of communication? Or do you just like kind of brush it to the side and Styles, you don't know this too? Let us know what you do. Or whatever your foundation is, and do you call them out on it?
So, 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 okay. This is just me. I don't expect anybody to follow my blueprint or what it is that I do. Right? I do things a little bit different. When it comes to me and my girl, there's no reason for me to call her out on something because we talk about everything. We talk about everything to the point where she knows how I'm going to react about something before I even react to it. When I first met my girl that I'm currently with right now, we met 6 years ago. Thank you, Styles. We met 6 years ago, right? And we sit here and we talk about everything. When we first met, we didn't watch TV. We didn't do none of the nonsense. We sat at the house. We would sit in the garage. We would sit on the back patio. But all we did was talk. And every year for like the first 3-4 years, all we did was talk. That's it. So she now knows what, and I know, excuse me, what she's cool with, what she's not cool with. She knows what I'm cool with, what I'm not cool with. We know each other. That's where a lot of people nowadays make their flaws, is because they don't take the time to get to know their partners fully. They know bits and pieces, but they don't know the whole picture as a whole. I can tell you my girl's favorite color. I can tell you her underwear. I can tell you her shoe size. I bought shoes for her. I can tell you what shoes she likes. A lot of people can't do that. And then it becomes a surprise because you don't know this about your significant other. That's my take on it. But everybody, I don't expect everybody to do the same thing. That's my take.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I just go back to the whole duck thing. Like, I'm not gonna call you out for every. I'm not gonna call you out for every single thing, because then I feel like now it's no longer a boyfriend girlfriend thing or a husband wife thing. Now it's a father daughter thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to reprimand you and chastise you every time.
Father daughter thing becomes in the relationship.
Right. So it's like we've already had this conversation once, twice, 3 times, right? And you have communicated to me that you understand. So now I'm not communicating with you about that anymore, because I feel like you get it. You just don't want to
tell me,
whatever reason it is. So now it's not communication. Now it's pulling out of. Right. Or I'm pulling out of the relationship, because you can get so caught up in trying to explain to someone over and over again, and you be feeling like you the issue, like, yo, there must be something wrong with me, because this person just doesn't get it. I can't allow myself to go in that spiral anymore. So, at some point I stop and I'm just like, you don't get it. It's fine. We're cool. Maybe it's not written in the stars for us. Let's be friends. Or, you go your way, I go my way, whatever it is, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But yes, I set my boundaries. I'm not saying this is with all women. Some women understand and they get it, but it is what it is. I think we have gone over our time. It is 8:33. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Styles, what you got to say, man?
Oh no, I was going to just interject real quick. I think that a lot of that foundation is trust. Because my thing is, how you going to love somebody if you don't have trust in them? You have no trust in them. Yeah. And with me and mine, we just happen to be too bullheaded as people that if I say something and I don't follow through, she's like, remember you said you're going to do this? And I'm looking at her because I guess me and her are on the same level, and it goes back to what Tree was saying a minute ago. You got to find your circle, your X, because me and her happen to be the exact same way, that we're like, okay, this is what you say, but I'm gonna see what you do. And when you don't do that, but you say this, it's like, well, I thought you said you was gonna do this, and we both actually do that. So we get along good because we're both the exact same way. But I think a good foundation of that is trust, because trust is a good foundation building block. So, and from there, you can branch it out into everything. You keep, like what Tree said, he had to be, he is on a different level type tier with he. They're friends, but then they also have built that relationship, that love with each other.
Yeah.
And you got to have a multifaceted, level there in order for it to achieve and to grow and to prosper to be something good.
A lot of things have to be at play. That's very true.
If I can say this one last thing, I know we're over our time. So I want to say one last thing. The key to a successful relationship is when you, as a male, put everything she needs and wants first, and her, as a woman, she puts everything you need and want first, and y'all just look out for each other. And I promise you, your relationship will be perfect. I promise. That's it. That's all I want to add.
I agree.
Amen.
I agree 100%.
that.
I want to thank Nicole, lovely Nicole, for letting us vent,
Thank you, Nikki.
and have our men's night on this show. She says on behalf of the estrogen portion of the Red Cup Chronicles, she would like to thank us guys for sitting in on our first men's night. She appreciates our transparency and hope to have us back again. We hope to be back again. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Definitely.
That's it. Any last, words, guys? Anything you want to say? Definitely.
Top left and good night.
Where can we find you guys?
I'm on Facebook under Tree North Barkley.
Okay.
Treesome under and on my IG. So it's our TR33SUM. So yeah, feel free to hit me up.
That's right. Mark, you had something to say?
I was gonna say two of the big ones in the state, but Instagram, Facebook, just Mark LeVar. I'm gonna get my Twitter back and just been on there, but yeah, that's it for me.
It's been a pleasure, Mark.
Cool.
Salute.
Oh yeah, pleasure. I'll take that.
Styles. Salute.
Styles.
Friend. Salute.
Salute, man. Styles, what's your last
Always a
remarks,
pleasure.
bro?
I was going to take the time to thank everybody for coming out, listening out, being a part, joining in. I want to thank Nicole for giving us the platform. Thank you for allowing this to take place and happen.
Thank you,
Mark,
Nikki.
Trends, again, as always, it's great to get up with you guys, talk with you guys again. And everybody else out there, just be careful, be safe.
Straight up. So, I feel like this was good, guys. I feel like we got some good, some good topics. We got some good information out. We talked. I would love to do this again. Would you guys be interested in a Table of Kings podcast or something, where we can all just...
I'm in.
You know what I mean?
I'm all in. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Cool, man. Well, once again, thank you, Nicole, for giving us the platform to say what we needed to say and everything. We love you, ladies. You know what I mean? We will continue to show emotion. And thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And we'll be back next Tuesday. All right?
Let's do it.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.